dynamism and development in Cape Town thanks to Latin contributions. In a connected world like today's, talking about migration is sometimes natural. Nowadays, from early age, societies are thinking about where to go study or work. Which country offers better tourist experience of development opportunities? That is why they want to make visible the contribution that Colombia's society has had within the development of Cape Town, South Africa, in social, commercial, and cultural terms. We will focus on three main opinions, which determine the position of influence that Latinos, mainly Colombians, have that within the development of Cape Town. Firstly, the idea that Cape Town is an ideal destination for Spanish-speaking people and entrepreneurs. Second, it is a premise of Cape Town is a very good alternative for academic exchange. And finally, the integration of migrants, the purpose change and innovative ideas that enrich multicultural structure that exists there. To talk about the influence that the Spanish language has today within Cape Town, we need to know that the job offers for Spanish speakers there are quite high. Science call centers have important locations here, where they always need native Spanish speakers for their Latin and Spanish departments. And with his come the migrants, mostly Latinos, who are looking for experience and job opportunities in an exotic place like South Africa. Besides being a growing business metropolis, hundreds of companies have their headquarters there, such as Johnson & Johnson, for example. Because of the growing architectural webs and because it is the second largest economic center in South Africa and one of the most important in Africa. The efforts that countries such as Colombia are making to strengthen economic and cultural links with South Africa. In order to create links with South African entrepreneurs within the framework of the Cape Chamber of Commerce and Industry headquarters to promote Colombia within the business sector as the most entrepreneurial city in South Africa. Sometimes that the Colombians is very good at do this forward-looking culture.
Cape Town is a city for business and academic exchange, the preferred place to learn English. It is ranked 120 in the world ranking of time higher education. It allows students to meet people from all countries, establish connection group in the city, and also to learn English. The result is that South Africa, and especially Cape Town, today is a popular site for international students. Talk about the participation and integration of migrants within the city society. It is necessary to mention a story like that of Marcela Guerrero, a Colombian activist living in Cape Town. One afternoon, Marcela thought that for Cape Town, it could have the culture of the bicycle lane, and it could be like Bogota. With her initiative for open streets, it gave it a cultural touch. She commented in an interview for Anadolu agency, which wrote a letter to the editor of the Cape Times, the city newspaper. I titled it Viva la Ciclovía, and I was published the next day. The letter told the story of bike path in Bogota and her desire to replicate it in Cape Town. At that time I said, here is something, and I started connecting with people who worked for cycling. She contacted Brett Harron, Mobility Secretary for Cape Town Mayor. This allowed the communities in Cape Town to have the experience that Bogota and many other cities worldwide enjoy every weekend. This is who Marcela began to invite to forums and conferences. Along with her, there are many others Colombian and Latinos who work in NGOs that promote cultural and commercial exchange. The migration of Latinos and Colombians is influencing Cape Town's cultural development, within helping its multicultural identity. Migration to this city is influencing the cultural development of Cape Town. It is a tourist destination for its landscape and history, also for its academic level and the condition it offers for employment.
Josie, how you doing? I didn't want to do it down south. I'm listening, I will call you.